I briefly talked about the 28 Days of Love, the 10th day is today. And on my schedule, which together is today is a day of dealing with losses and dealing with other people, of course. It's about loving others. And that incorporates letting people go out of our lives, releasing people, whether it's through death, whether it's through breakups or divorce, whether it's through moving out, whatever it is. I always remember the saying, a soul comes into your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. And I really do believe that. And of course, the longer we live, we see that happens. And there are those people, those souls who come to your life for a very specific reason. And others are just, and are there forever, for a lifetime. It's a season, a reason, or a lifetime. And I love that. So with loving other people, it's dealing with loss. And how do you deal with loss? Again, if you can see the bigger picture, that there's a reason why that you're with someone. Also could be very karmic obligations from other lifetimes. That's very possible. So it's dealing with loss and grief and not letting it get to you because it doesn't own you, but realizing once again it's an experience that we go through. And they're all experiences, and these are learning experiences. Do we meet again? We do meet again. We do. Of course we do. The affinity that we have collected here, created with each other, we never say goodbye. We meet each other again. And a friend of mine, Olivia, passed over several years back, and we're very closely connected in spiritual circles and so forth. And we both promised each other when whoever goes over first will share what it's like, the experience is like being there. And she came back and she was like blown away, as everyone that I know that passes over said, they're blown away. Then she said, it was so interesting. She said, my experience was I walked into like a theater, and she said, all these people were sitting in the rows looking up at the screen, like watching a movie. And she said, I just walked into the screen. And she said, look back, and they were just staring there like they were asleep. And she said, but I was awake, and there were beautiful flowers and colors all around me. And she said, and I was met by all the people in my life I ever met in my physical life, and people I'd never expected. And she said, wow, even people that I didn't realize I did a kindness for, like opening up a door or smiling at her, giving a kind word. She said, those are the people that come to get you. Not only your family and friends, but also those people that you've made an impression upon in your lifetime, no matter how small it was or how grand it was. She goes, they will meet you. They come because they remember that kindness, and they come back to get you and bring you over to say thank you for the kindness and welcome home. So that's a nice one. So I'd like you to keep that. So we deal with loss and grief. Remember that you're met by all those who you've affected in life, and who you've left particles of yourself with, whether it's a smile, a kind word, a nicety. So that's very important to live by that. I personally live by that, how I can treat somebody, and the respect and the integrity and the honesty, and how can you make someone else's life better. I live by that. I try to live by that, the golden rule. I think that we should try the best we can, because remember, we're in school here, so it's not always easy because we're learning, and learning isn't always easy. But as long as, like the spirit people say, as long as the intention is there. It's the intention behind the thought, and it's the intention behind the act that really, really does matter. So just some words to live by and to remember as you walk on your journey.